Well, how's everybody doing this week? I missed y'all last week. I really did. I was on the road and I kept looking at my watch. At 3 o'clock, coming up. I was somewhere in Texas. And let me tell you, that's a big state. We're gonna have some fun today. We may go short today. Um, Little tired, kind of doing it all by myself here. So, but we're gonna have fun with it. In fact, we got something cool here to talk about. We're gonna look at that. But y'all, thanks for I'm not the biggest tech person. I'm not bad, but it's kind of not really my forte. So next time I'm out for a week, I'll make sure it's on the fan page and everything. But I missed y'all. I missed y'all last week. I kept looking at the clock, thinking I'd be on right now. We'd be 10 minutes on right now. But anyway, we're gonna talk about the show. But the biggest point today, we're gonna celebrate our craft. You'll see where I'm going with this because I got to meet some great people, and it's a localized show out there, and we all can't get to it. Well, we'll do more shows, as things start to open up. I hope we're not going back into lockdown. We'll do more shows. I'll be able to get out there more often. But if you saw my thumbnail, that sums it up. That just sums it up for today. So little tired, got off the road, and I got nothing to complain about. We'll back up. So I drove to the show in Texas. This is the Leather Crafters Journal, and it's Ralph and Cheryl. They put on these shows. They're the kindest, friendliest people you have ever met in your life. But it's a gathering more of wholesale than retail. So I'm kind of more of the retail where we take stuff to sell. Well, at these shows, we more take displays, and everyone places their order because it's more like larger quantity orders or machinery or equipment, and we'll ship. We had a 15% off, free shipping, so we'll just ship it straight to you. Great thing there, you don't have to carry it around the show, you don't have to pack it, you don't have to take it home. Anyway, so I'm a little bit of a fish out of water at these because I just don't know. I just don't know our wholesale pricing and our SKUs and our stock numbers as well as I should. And I kind of feel like a fish out of water at these shows, but met some great people. And this is going to be kind of disjointed. Got back in Monday. Oh, I drove out. I've got nothing to complain about. And I'll mention this here in a minute, but wow, is Texas a big state? So I'm in Georgia. I'm in Atlanta. So I'm going to drive. Should have flown. Well, maybe. So anyway, but I got all the class stuff, right? I've got 11 pieces of quartz. What's that? 100 pounds right there alone. Shipping that and So I drove, loved to drive out, got up early, got on the road, and from Atlanta, you blow out of Georgia, you pass Bama, Mississippi, Louisiana, you get to Texas, and you think, I'm getting close. No, I looked at my phone. I've still got like 6 hours to drive, but Texas, beautiful state, great people. The Hilton there, the Hilton in Waco, exceptionally friendly people, great places to eat across the street. Anyway, it was a great show. But the point is, I got to talk to a lot of people and so many great stories of how people they kind of fall into leather or it comes out of nowhere. Um, it culminated in one gentleman on Sunday afternoon. Um, this is why we're going to celebrate our craft today. And I'm going to do my best not to cry here. Um, but anyway, he had an accident, lost his job. The bills are piling up. They're close to losing their house. His wife, he's got two early teen daughters. The gentleman said he was on the brink of taking his own life. That's enough. That's enough. So anyway, he found our videos, not just us, but I think us and probably Quarter, and Makers probably. And evidently his wife, bless her heart, she's persistent because he said that 3 or 4 times. My wife was persistent. You got to find something. You got to find something. He found leathercraft. Not only did that bring him back from the edge, he's prospering. Whole family's involved. Okay, all the way up to this point, he's looking at $1,000 piece of equipment. He's got to set rivets faster. He did 5,000 of one product last year. Back from the brink to that. And I mean, what a great craft. I'm not saying just leathercraft, all crafts could do that, but he found us. He went from that to prospering and loving it. And again, looking at a piece of equipment. Hallelujah on that. talk to let me see where I am. Talk to some great veterans. Unbelievable stories of people and how leathercraft has affected them. And it makes you want to cry. So, anyway, I'm going to stop. We're going to celebrate our craft. We have got a craft here that the sky's literally the limit. We've got a thriving craft here. The show, it was a lot of fun. It's hard. They're hard. You get up, you do the show all day, you leave the show, you go to dinner, you come back, and there's always a gathering. And this is my favorite part. In the evenings, there's a gathering of people. I was honored to sit with some of these people. Big names in leathercraft, and I was honored to be able to sit out there. Friendliest people. Anybody and everybody can walk in and be a part of the community. So, it's a great show. Anyway, a little exhausted, got back, did video, shot way behind, shot video yesterday, unpacked. So I may not be as prepared as I would like to be today. And the thumbnail probably, I was looking at my keyboard when the thumbnail shot, and that is going to explain all of it. But anyway, we can kind of where I'm going with some of this is we can all get in a rut. The best job, I've got the best job in the world because of y'all. Literally because of y'all, I've got the best job in the world. But we can all kind of get in a rut. Is it, we doing the same thing day after day after day. We can tend to get in a rut. I know I was about to bust out crying. My nose is running now. I've kind of been in a rut for a while. And here's where even if your job is to drive your yacht around the Caribbean. Okay, well, maybe that's a bad example because doing that, I probably wouldn't get in a rut. But you kind of see where I'm going with this. Talking to these people nailed it for me. I know what these are about. So anyway, back in the shop with kind of a renewed sense of what we're doing here. Absolutely. So here we go with this. I wanted to mention this too, because 2 weeks ago, I mentioned that I don't cuss on camera, and that's been bothering me for 2 weeks. Okay, an S-bomb will slip out now and then when something doesn't go as planned, right? Something like, but it's not like that. And I hope I didn't give that impression out there. I really don't. Once in a while, something will slip out, but it's edited out and all that. I've got the magic of editing, and even people at the show, oh, you make it look so easy. My first thought is, I've got the magic of editing. So, but it is. And anyway, so, all right. So we're moving on from that. Kind of nailed it down for me, what these can mean to people. So gave me a renewed sense of purpose here. Hallelujah. All right. So we've got the best craft going, don't we? We do. I'm going to prove that. And I'm going to jump over. I'm not prepared today. I'm not prepared at all. I didn't pull, comments from 2 weeks ago because they're kind of a moot point. Or, like Joey says, a moot point. It's a cow's opinion. It doesn't matter, right? So they're kind of a moot point. But also, hellos. Again, it's kind of gotten too far out. So I didn't really pull a lot of that in. So the point is, I'm not terribly prepared today, but still, we're going to have fun with it. All right, we're going to have fun with it. So let's do this. Let's jump over here. Y'all, great comments coming in. I'm rolling. Thank you for wishing me a good trip back. That it was a okay. Let me go. So the show on Sundays, typically we'll do the show till 2. We pack up, then we load out. Got on the road about 2:45, maybe. I know we really packed. The wholesale shows pack up fast. So I was on the road about 2:30, about 10 o'clock at night. I'm somewhere in Mississippi. It's dark. I can't see. I figured out why I couldn't see. Okay, so anyway, get off the highway. The company will pay the hotel. Get off the highway. Be safe. Get some sleep. Jump back on the highway the next morning and get rolling. So I couldn't see. It was dark, North Mississippi. I got in the truck the next morning. I figured out why I couldn't see. Bug death all over my windshield. So finally I got on the road in Mississippi. like, I looked down, it's like, I still have 7 hours to drive. Oh, and then I hit Atlanta. Oh, lovely. The minute I could see the city skyline, bumper to bumper, rush hour. Took me 2 hours to go from West Atlanta all the way to home, which is Northeast Atlanta. I don't have anything to complain about because, one of us did not get home, and I'm not kidding, didn't get home until 1:30 this morning. She left the same time we did. Airline issues. I can't really blame the airlines. Well, probably, but weather issues, got trapped in Chicago, was there for 2 days, and checked her bag. So she had nothing but her briefcase and the clothes on her back, and she didn't get home until this morning. So I've got nothing to complain about. And driving through Texas and Mississippi and Louisiana, beautiful, beautiful. Anyway, okay. So anyway, let's jump over here. You can tell I'm a little out of whack today. Sorry, y'all. I'll get better at letting everybody know when I'm on the road. It's not going to be common, not going to be common. But y'all, thank you for the great comments. I really feel missed. I really do, y'all. This is great. Lane is with us. Thorsten, Jan, y'all. It's always a pleasure to see your name pop up. Thank you for making this what it is. And I'm hoping we're even in focus today. Do we have audio? Let's see. All right, the boss says we look good, so we're gonna keep our fingers crossed. We've got terrible thunderstorms bouncing all over Georgia. It feels like a sauna outside. We may get one and we may not. If we go, the only point of that is if we go dark, if we lose our power, I'll see you next week. But I think we'll be okay. Vanessa Kitty, let's see. I was in Fort Worth from 2000 to 2010. Miss it. I do too. Texas people are very friendly and very genuine. Not that other states and folks and countries aren't. It's just very friendly people, and it's a great atmosphere. It's great atmosphere, and I see these comments just flying by, y'all. Thank you. Um, let's see. Let me back up some because I've kind of been doing nothing but talking here, me, and then saying about me. It's about us. Um, let's see, Jan. Yeah, I didn't do the Ren Fair. We're gonna do the Texas Ren Fair in November, and we're gonna talk more about that. Um, oh man, Bandit Blades. Going to the Ren Fair in Shakopee, Minnesota at the end of September. Got any costume ideas? Oh, there's no end to the costume possibilities. You pull it up, Google it, and you will just be blown away by the beauty and the quality. And oh man, doing a Ren Fair is a lot of fun. So even if you go for a day, it's a great family event. It really is. The food, great entertainment, great crafts. They're a lot of fun. They really are. Oh, let's see. Moby Brick Flicks. There we go. Hope you had fun at the Waco show. I'm jealous of the people on the fan page who got to meet you. I got to meet some great people. We'll do more of these shows. We'll do more of these shows. So I'll be able to get out and about more often. Really, I kind of need to, again, I'm kind of by myself here. I kind of need to get out more, and do things like that. I'm a little, we're fine. We're fine. I'm on it. I'm on it. And that's all I need to say. A little behind from time always. Anyway, all right. So, but nonetheless, y'all, thank you for making me always behind. Hallelujah for that. That's called job security, right? That's absolutely job security. Um, Arctic Arsenal, hope you're doing all right. Bobby, oh, bless your heart. Perfect man to break up the work week. I hope y'all feel that way. That makes my day. These are a blast. I look forward to these. It's a way to get away from it. Have you leathercraft? It's one of those things when we get in our shop, we have to concentrate, or we'll have a craft fail. We have to concentrate so much that it pushes out all the noise. We get an oasis from everything that's going on in our world. We good or bad or indifferent or whatever. Most we work, we have family, we have stuff that's got to happen during the day, but our shop time, it's a little break from all of that. And that it's a reset. It's almost a reset button. Does anybody feel that way? I certainly just noticed I don't have my wedding ring on. Oh, this is just spinning out of control. Wyatt K, thanks for being with us, Wyatt. Oh, Anvil and Scribe. How you doing, brother? Right back to you. Good to hear from y'all. It's good to hear from everybody. Let's see, David, fan page. Yeah, somebody will fill you in on the fan page. Facebook, Chuck Dorsett Fan Club. Easy to find. Yeah, join us. Please do. Come on in. You're going to meet some great people. Show off your work. get some great compliments. Oh, it's a lot of fun. Joe Schmo, 1962. I haven't seen your name in a while. Joe, I'm sure. Glad you're back with us. Glad everybody's with us. What a blast. Chris Barnes, hello right back. Christopher. Chris Gould, there we are. Chris doing well. Simply Hymns, hello right back. Bridget Benson, I almost forgot it was Wednesday. I kind of almost did too. There was a little panic attack there, little panic attack yesterday, but we're back on it. We're here. We're on time. That's all that matters. Let's see. Oh, Susan M. Looking at a clock. I should look at the day of the week. Was on here yesterday thinking it was Wednesday. I do the same thing. Doing the shows, it messes you up, because it's a go to the show, go to dinner, hang out with folks, do it again. You kind of lose the day, right? But nonetheless. Oh, Derek Keys, howdy from Aggie Land, College Station, not far from Waco. Jim Jenkins, Wakanda is with us. John Stone, Boston, very nice. Okay. Demower Jeep fellow. Hello, right back to you. I'm glad you feel that way, y'all. Kind of again a reset for me this past weekend. It really was. Back on it, and gonna work hard to get these videos shot and out, and renewed purpose, and sounds like leather gives a lot of people a renewed purpose in their life. Chris Gould, one of those. He always, whenever we communicate, he always puts in his email, life is good. And I feel that Chris picked up some leathercraft, and Chris has said multiple times, it gave me a renewed purpose in life. And wow, I never saw that something like that coming. I never did. Thankful for it. Hallelujah. Blessed for that. Oh, goodness. Oh, Arctic Arsenal. Try driving across Ontario. It takes 2 days from one end to the other. Oh, I bet. I love to drive. It's that, like when you do an 800-mile drive, it's just the last 780 miles that's rough, right? It's just that, like, that last little bit that gets you. Kels J, White River, Arizona. Kels, thank you for joining us today, y'all. It's great seeing some new names, seeing some familiar names. Oh, Stanley Waldo is with us. Stanley is close to us. Let's see. Val Gal is with us, and that sounds good. Let's see, Micah, can you tool a project while it's on the form and wet molding? You can. Saddle makers do that. They do that on the swells on a saddle. Yes, but it's got to have some good backing behind it. Wood, not so much. It needs to be metal behind that, or some good solid surface. But yes, you absolutely can. Thanks for asking. Rabab Muhammad. Hello, all from Egypt. Hello, right back to Egypt. Wow, talk about some history there. I've recently seen someone doing an Egyptian tooling, and it was kind of out of left field. I never really thought about it, but what a rich field of ideas there, the history. Oh man, I'd love to see Egypt. I absolutely would. Let's see, Jim Jenkins. Let's see, who is he and how can we support him? Are you talking about the vet or the gentleman that, are you talking about the gentleman that literally brought it back? I've got his card here, and I don't want to mention names. I don't know if people, feel weird about that and whatnot. I'm pretty sure I've got his card here, but it wouldn't surprise me if he's on with us today. But sounded like his wife and his girls, they're just jamming. I mean, the family is involved and just doing great, prospering. Hallelujah. Bless them. Let's see. Oh man, look at all these great. Y'all, hello right back to everybody. If I missed your comment, please forgive me. They really come in fast. And the longer ones, I have a little trouble reading those. Look at this. W. Scott Sherman. Hello, right back to Kansas, a beautiful state. Enjoy your videos. They actually started me doing leathercraft again. I had brain surgery a month and a half ago. It gave me something to do to keep my mind off things. Bless your heart for saying that, and I hope you're well on your way to recovery. Great stories. I heard things like that all weekend. Heartwarming, just heartwarming. Uh, oh, Arctic Arsenal, deep, deep rut here. Let me slow down. Deep, deep rut here. Hard to get out of it at this point. I don't know if I can offer advice because I hit that rut myself. And yes, it is tough to get out of that. It takes something. It takes something injected into your world sometimes to make that happen. I was lucky. I saw a show and it helped out. N- Not the worst possible rut, absolutely, but these things happen, and I hope Leathercraft works for everybody. Along those lines. Um, okay, Thorsten, we need more outtakes. Yeah, working on that. Got plenty of them, but working on that. Uh, let's see. Oh, Janice Watson. I was so impressed with the tooling on the fan page. No kidding. Me too. Me too. I ordered myself some stamping tools. I made my husband a coaster and made every rookie mistake in the book, but I like it. Learning process. And you know what? But I like it. There's the kicker. That's it. You're happy with it, aren't you? Your skill will grow. Absolutely. But if you're happy with that, you're well on your way. Janice, I'm so glad to hear that. That's very cool. I love the tooling. I sure do. Uh, Vanessa, there we go. And we're getting in help here. Absolutely. As always, work on projects to stay moving forward. It helps those ruts. Agree on that one. Absolutely. Tobias Williams. Hello, right back to Toledo, Ohio. Grant Buchanan. It's my cousin. Grant. Thank you for joining us today, Grant. All the way out in Colorado. Very cool. Great to see your name pop up. Uh, Chuck, you are reinvigorated. Just so you know, you invigorate us every day, especially on Wednesday. Susan, bless your heart. If I can keep this thing on the rails today, I'll feel better. I'll feel better about it. But this thing could spin out of control any minute. But Grant, Susan, Vanessa, Sean, makes my day to see your names pop up here. It sure does. Y'all are the driving force behind this. Thank you for that. Uh, Wayne Painter, there we go. Hello to everyone. Have to catch up tonight after work. Happy crafting, everyone. Cheers to Chuck and all here. Cheers right back, Wayne. Cheers right back. Has anybody got anything good on their workbench right now? I've got a fail. I've got a fail, a bad fail. Well, we can talk about it. I don't want to. I don't want to bring it up. My dad's 90th birthday is tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow we've got a big to do over the weekend. So I really jumped in to make a really cool project for my dad. It sounds like he likes the filigree, right? So it's okay. Well, if we don't look close, well, it came out pretty well. Okay, that's okay. So that's it with the filigree. We're not going to look any closer because I don't know if I'm going to pass it to my dad or not. We've got a couple of fails on that, and I don't really want to disclose those because they shouldn't have been. Okay, but at this point, and this is a good point, if you're new to leathercraft, these things are going to happen. You're going to have fails. The the one point here is the first time you make something, and I kind of really went out on this one. The first time you make something, it's probably not going to be perfect. For me, the second one is a total disaster. I get cocky, probably. Oh, I nailed the first one. I'm going to do all this on my second one. It seems like the third time I make something, it kind of seems to level out, and then I kind of have the feel for it from there. First time I've made this one and it didn't do what I was hoping it would. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's leave. Let's walk away from that one. I don't know if I'm going to give that to my dad or not, considering his birthday is tomorrow, a little bit out of time. Yeah, kind of a little out of time there. But anyway, uh, let's see. Darylyn Walker. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I do leather crafting every day. Has a moo point. That's it's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, the moo point. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, ready to start shooting Atlanta Airport. I'm sorry, but not my favorite at all. No kidding. Um, Spam risk. Yeah, I'm not gonna answer that one. I accidentally hit answer on one of the I almost never got spam calls, right? Never when I went to hit, disconnect or ignore, I actually accidentally hit answer. I'm getting 6, 7, 8 a day. There must be some algorithm out there that says, "This one answered. Everybody call them." Man, they're starting to taper off by now. This was like a month ago, but, oh, that just irritates me to no end. Um Oh, Art Wegner. Hello from Lee Summit. How you doing, Art? I'm glad to see your name pop up. Anvil inscribed Charles Abbott. Let's see, Charles Abbott. Apparently, Alabama wasn't beautiful. It is. I know. Did I leave Bama out of this? It is really pretty. Northern Alabama is gorgeous. Look, just the lakes and the rocky cliffs. Alabama is beautiful, and they go right to the coast. Absolutely, you got. Same with Georgia. We kind of got both ends of that mountains and coastline. Um, but yeah, it was fun driving across and seeing so many just it's just gorgeous. It's a gorgeous corridor between Atlanta and Dallas Fort Worth or Waco or Austin or Houston. I-10 along the south side, you get more of the coastal look, but we've got a beautiful country here. We really do. Uh, let's see, Nolan, there we go, Louisiana. Let's don't get me started on the food in Louisiana. Oh man. Um, let's see. Okay, Josh Craft Ale. I saw this one pop up. I made drink coasters. They came out absolutely perfect. Okay, everything's good thus far. Uh-oh. Then I made the mistake of trying to hot stamp them, and they're off center. They look like amateur hour hit the. I don't know if we ever get past that feel of amateur hour. You know, perfect example. Really, yeah, it happens. It happens. And if you're new, it happens to even the pros will make mistakes. And I'm sitting out, at the show talking to some of these big names in leathercraft. We got onto mistakes at some point, and every person there had some type of mistake, some type of goof that they couldn't believe they did. It happens. It's just, you know what? It's part of it. Um, Jan Nagel, yeah, no fail. It was intended that way. That's exactly right. That's how we can kind of work our way around that. But let's do this. Excuse me. Let's do this because this is going to be fun, and I hope this isn't tedious. But like I said, we're going to celebrate our craft because there's no end to the possibilities. I think we've got the best craft going for so many reasons, but one of them is simply the fact that I don't know if we can actually write down all the projects we can make out of leather. Okay. I've tried. Okay. So let's see what happens. Now, here, I've put these into alphabetical order. And by no means is this everything we can make with leather. And so I need to find a place where I can post this and in the write up on Leatherist Craft Day. That needs a little fine tuning. And Chris Gould has got a great application for the club that we've skived our fingers. We right, Chris. That's still on my plate. But I want to find a good place to post these because on the fan page now I can do this online, but that would take forever, right? So I'll figure that out. I'll get some help. I'll get some tech help to figure out where we can post these. And I just see these flying by. Excuse me. Oh man, I just saw one there. Sam Lee made my first dog collar today for a paying customer. Pro. There we go. Came out better than I could have wished for. That's the other side of that. Again, for the folks that are new, a lot of times your projects actually come out better than you think they did. That happens a lot when you're kind of new at it. It kind of doesn't so much happen anymore. I mean, it does, but kind of when you get to a certain point, you know how it's going to come out. You've used this dye over and over, the stitch lines and the threads and the needles. You kind of have a feeling, you know how it's going to come out. So you kind of lose that a little bit as you get better and better. I hate that, but again, it's just part of it. Uh, Rare breed. Okay, let's read this one. I always heard if you are working in a craft, you should always leave a small error or mistake because when we work, we put our heart and soul in the project. The error gives our soul a chance to escape. Man, that's deep and very cool. That's that's going to take a lot of thought. That's going to take some reflection on that one, Rare Breed. But thank you for putting that one up there. That's very cool. Um, Eagle Skinner, Ted Nugent will be in Waco soon, August 21st. Oh man, I'd like to meet Ted. Grew up with Ted. Um, Vanessa Kitty, heat index alert up here for next 2 days. We escaped Waco. I think it was 99 yesterday. That was a hot place. It was hot, and one day was real windy. It was like standing in front of a hair dryer when you were outside. It really was. Uh, Chris Gould. Chris had a show. All right. Just finishing my 20th stamped key ring, ready for the monthly Village Craft Show now to make more belts. Love that, Chris. I hope that's just a blast for you. Y'all, shows are a lot of fun. The big ones are exhausting. Yeah, they are. The smaller ones, not so much. But worth it. Worth it. Worth it. The time flies. You know, you get in the booth in the morning, you think, man, I'm gonna be in this booth until 5 this afternoon. You know, and the time it just flies. Because you're talking to people. And to me, when I'm talking to people, the clock just does this. And because I love that part of it. I love hearing the stories, the projects, how people fell into leathercraft or walked into it, or they got some tools from their grandfather, you know, and just started to play with it. All of a sudden, they're doing hand tooled whatever. I love hearing all that, and everybody's so friendly. Anyway, okay, I know I'm rolling here. Okay, so all right, let's see if I hope this doesn't bore us. I hope this isn't tedious or boring. But what I've done is I've simply written down it was I think the file name on this is 100 things you can make with leather. Yeah, that was like a year ago. All right, so arm guards, Aussie hats, Arctic coats, animal mask, work aprons, axe sheaths, address book covers, Roman armor, medieval armor, Greek armor, samurai armor, airplane seats. That's just the A's. Okay, B's, bomber jackets, bandoleros, baseball hats, bandanas, business card cases, blue suede shoes, blazers, backpacks, Bible covers, baseballs, footballs, basketballs, soccer balls, bar stools, belts, boots, boot straps, boot laces, belt pouches, baldricks, briefcases, bolos, the tie and the weapon, bag tags, luggage tags, bellows, yeah, blacksmith aprons, breeches, biker wallets, back hangers, bag tags, blinders, bridles, buckets, and bucket bags. Okay, that's just B. Okay, I'm gonna. Should we keep going at this? Because I've got them A to Z, and the Z is funny. You'll laugh at this. Okay, I'm keeping an eye on here. I don't want to bore. You know. All right, C. Okay, cloaks, capes, wide cuffs, thin cuffs, double wrap cuffs, cell cases, casual belts, courier bags, chairs, car seats, chaps, climbing harness, clutch, checkbook covers, credit card cases, camera case, concealed holster, classic masks, chokers, crowns, do-rags, dagger scabbard, dusters, duty belts, duffel bags, desk sets, dress shoes, home decor, office decor, and cinch purses. Okay, how we doing? Is that all right? All right, post it on the, let's see, Rusty Bayonet. Okay, that's a good idea. I'll look into that. C, okay, if we okay to keep going? E, English saddles, earrings, every piece of harness to pull a buggy, wagon, even an eye patch. F, fashion belts, flats, frontier boots, frogs for firemen, shields, helmets, radio straps, suspenders, and the helmet shield. I've seen some firefighters do some incredible work simply on that shield. Um, Gun straps, guitar straps, golf bags, golf gloves, golf belts, golf shoes, work gloves, driving gloves, welding gloves, winter gloves. Hats, headbands, low heels, medium heels, high heels, halters, hiking boots, knife handles, sword handles, helmets, horn pouch. Yeah, to go on the horn on a saddle for your cell phone or water or whatever. Okay. Let's see. Inside the waistband holster, iPod cases, iPad cases, journal covers, kilt belts, knife sheaths, key fobs, keychains, knife rolls, leggings, lineman boots, loincloth, laptop cases, love seats, lounge chairs, lighter case, loafers, loafer tassels, moccasins, minimal holsters, motorcycle boots, motorcycle seats, motorcycle jackets, motorcycle tool belts, motorcycle grip fringe, motorcycle tank bibs, martingales, mouse pads, necklaces, and nose bands. We're just on in. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I'm just seeing if this is okay to keep going. Is this all right? We okay to keep going? Um, Office chairs, pistol buckets, pants, possible bags, portfolios, purses, purse dangles, pants, pouches, pocket watch, pouch, and patches. Russian shahuska, I think. That big, beautiful fur. Oh, man. Yeah. Rifle scabbards, recliners, reins, rifle slings. Okay, yeah, Chuck Dorsett sings the alphabet. That's it. Saddles, saddlebags, sandals, slouch hats, skull caps, shoulder holster, sword scabbards, snake gaiters, spats, shackles, steering wheel covers, sofas, shirts, shooter belts, shell pouches, chalk pouches, sporrans, shirts, skirts, shorts, sofas, shop aprons, safety harness, skid pads. Yeah, no kidding. Companies, crane and sling companies buy leather for their skid and wear pads, suspenders, spur straps, and stirrups, tool belts, tool pouches, tassels, tassets, tricorn hats, quivers, visors, vests, work belts, wristbands, bifold wallets, trifold wallets, biker wallets, watch bands, whips, work boots, Western saddles. I think we already said that one. Winter coats, wall decorations, Western gun holsters, watch pocket, medieval war belts, medieval long belts, welding smocks, welding gloves, wear pads, winter coats, yardage books for Y, and Z, Zulu war shield. Is anything more indicative of a Zulu warrior than that leaf-shaped cowskin shield? You know what? That's not even all of it. Wow. And you know what? Well, I'll see if I can post this to where we can make additions to it. Y'all put in whatever you want to. Let's see how many things we can come up with that are made out of leather. So therefore, right there, that's why I say we have the best craft in the world, because we can make anything. We can just about make anything. Now, we can't make a car, but if you ever saw Mad Max, they had a car with cow on it that was actually in the Dragon Con parade. Yeah. So anyway, Z. Yeah. Zulu war shields, but Z will come up with some more on that one. Zipper tabs, rare breeds, got one right there. Yeah, I had to put these in alphabetical order because I didn't want to name anything twice, and I actually think I did. So I'll go back through that. But how cool is that? I mean, how many things can we make out of leather? So, okay, Gento's got a question there. It looks like getting some good answers on that. Uh, yeah, I'm not going to jump into these comments because it sounds like folks are helping out. Thank you for helping out. Great questions, great answers, great comments. What a blast. Absolutely. Daryl and Walker, got to go. We understand. We'll see you next week. Or y'all, anybody can watch this later on. Adaptive Outdoorsman, good to hear from you. Carl Johnson, that's exactly right. Gaskets. I'll write this down. Water pump. The old water pump gaskets are actually made out of leather. I made some for a gentleman, 30 something years ago. I made him a couple of them. We'll write, y'all put in some too, out of the box. Dice cup. Man, there's no end. All right, there's no end. Okay, anyway, so let's jump back over here because I do want to mention from the fan page. Actually, I didn't look at the totals. I think we're over 3,200 on the fan page, and the beautiful projects are just rolling in. Let's see, Travis Ryan. Travis, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Gorgeous pouch. And Travis sounds like he's a little worried that his Sheridan tooling isn't up to par. It's up to par. It is, and the pouch looks great with it. Daniel Reach. Daniel, I got to meet Daniel in Waco. Great guy. Daniel, your work is just incredible. And I got to meet you, and that was a blast. Daniel, thanks for putting so much up on the fan page. That is so cool. All of us benefit from that. Everybody benefits from that. And the new folks, you know what? It gives us something to aspire to. Notice I said us. I'm not necessarily new, but with your tooling, that's something I want to aspire to. Absolutely. Thomas Ortega, always blown away by your beautiful work. It's got a snake skin. I couldn't tell if it's a sheath or like a lighter case. I couldn't really tell, but snake is hard to work with. The scales, there's nothing we can do. It is what it is. Typically, it's a thinner skin like the pythons. It's a thinner skin, a window. To me, a window, an inset is probably the best way to go because it doesn't look the stitch line doesn't sew real well. Um, but boy, yeah, if you can work that into your projects, that's beautiful. Oh, Judith Titus. I love the natural edge as a flap on a pouch. Yeah, anywhere you can add the natural edge. To me, I love that. But Judith's got a great project there. Cool and very creative. Drop some spots in along just a small section of that natural edge. Made the pouch. Made that pouch. That is just absolutely gorgeous. Let's see. Okay. All right. Let's see. News. Let's see. News. I know I don't want to get this to get away from me today. And we may not go long. Sometimes when we run past 4, I almost feel like we're, because we all have the job and we have homes and I hope I'm not taking these out too long. I hope I'm not. Let's see. Okay. Notes from the boss. Okay. Got a new hole punch. It's so new, I don't even have one in yet. I'll have one for next week. This is the Weaver Rotary Punch. It's on sale right now, 15% off with the code PUNCH, PUNCH, over here. Okay, we've got some new double shoulders. They're on the site. We've got a Sao Paulo, Solstice, and I love this name, Casablanca. Oh, great movie, right? How many sayings came into the American lexicon from that one movie? Round up the usual suspects. Oh, play it again, Sam. Oh, anyway. Oh, look at these. I don't mind dying, but it sure be nice, to maybe skip that part of the process. Look at these. Look at that beautiful. That is gorgeous. It's like a teal color. Now, I haven't really had a chance to work on this, but let's see. I think this is the Sao Paulo. I think so. It's got a little body to it. It's got a nice feel to it. And then jumping over here. Oh, I hope that doesn't fall off my table. Yeah. Look at that. That's the Casablanca. And nice supple feel that's got a beautiful distressed look. It is a pull-up leather. How gorgeous is that? Can't wait to make something out of that. So anyway, one more, because we got to look at this color. The wind and the rain, everything's coming apart on me. Look at that beautiful purple. Is that not beautiful? I keep looking at my screen. Is it even transferring that beautiful color? Is that even visible? So anyway, double shoulders. And these are beautiful. So I know this one, my cows are getting out of control here. There we go. Okay, back in the corral. All right, so let's see. Oh, Josh, bless your heart. If you did a 2-hour stream, we'd still be here for you. Bless your heart for saying that. Let's see. Susan M. Weaver, any idea when you will get 1-inch welded Ds? Susan, we'll look into that. Let's see. Ready to start shooting. Is Latigo waterproof? It's heavily stuffed paraffin. It's a heavily stuffed paraffin and wax leather. There's some oils in there too. Latigo's a great leather. Okay, first off, dyed, ready to go. Used great for tack. In fact, there's a lot of Latigo out there that goes out to tack because it's stuffed with those materials. It's pretty water resistant and pretty durable. It's a little bit more supple than our veg tan. Again, simply because the tannage process. I know I'm a little tired. Yeah. Sorry. I'll be back up to speed next week. I promise. You never sleep well in hotel rooms. It's almost one of the reasons my Waze. Yeah, I use Waze, the app on the road. It's like you'll get home at 4:45 in the morning. And you just I want to be home. I want to be in my own bed, my own shower, my own house. No. Anyway, okay. I don't know why we went off on that rant. Anyway, um, yeah, Eagle Skinner. Ooh, Casablanca, nice. I agree. We got these in, so now we're gonna have to plan some videos with these. We need to do a video with the 303. Love the 303, the Weaver 303. So, we've gotten some questions on that. We're gonna work towards that. Um, let's see. Oh man, so many great comments here. Gento, yeah, excuse me. There we go. I was trying to shop from Weaver since I learned my leather crafting from you. Bless your heart, but I went to get some heavy duty replacement blades and the price was outrageous. Called to confirm 70 cents per. Gento, if you know what, that's customer comments right there. If you put it in here, the boss is gonna see it. Absolutely, y'all. Um, oh man, Billy Blaze, yeah. Let's see. Oh, entry level mechanic. There's a new name. Thank you for joining us today. Let's see. No gun stock covers. I don't, but it's on the list. And anybody that's watched this is probably getting tired of hearing me say it's on the list. Yeah, working through a series of videos right now. We're taking a project, looking at all the things to help us out. Once we get past this, I need to start working on the armor patterns and the armor videos. But I'm going to see what the boss thinks because I haven't. These are supposed to be like little quick 6 or 8 minute videos. I can't shut up. I cannot stop talking in the videos. What should be 8 minutes is 19 minutes. So basically, instead of doing, like 6 or 7 short videos to create a series, I'm doing like 7 project videos. It totally defeated the purpose. This thing, man, it's always working. It's always. Anyway, so the boss and we're going to kibitz amongst ourselves. Mike Myers, right? Coffee time. Anyway, we're going to try to work up a new plan here because we need to get some project videos out there. I've got 3 or 4 leather elements that are building up that I need to get those out there. Um, if I can kind of get back in and get in the groove, not the rut, the groove, very little, yeah, very little difference between the two. Then I can start pumping some of these out, get a little bit ahead. We can start knocking out some of these project videos that I've been wanting to do for so long. I love those. Those are fun to me. That's the fun part of the job is doing the project videos. Um, so we'll do that. We'll the boss and I we'll get together and we'll talk and we'll figure out what the plan is since Chuck didn't do what he said he was going to do or just couldn't shut up. Right? Just stop talking, make the videos, not 19 minutes. Anyway, so that plan didn't go as planned, which we've met. Right. Okay. Anyway. Okay. So, Liana S, not a fan of the short videos. Thank you for putting that out there. Y'all, we're making these for y'all. So, comments, questions, drop them in here. If they're here, I'll see them and the boss will see them. So, first step to getting anything done. Absolutely. Let's see. Excuse me. A little bit hoarse, but we're okay. Wow, these are coming in so fast. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't read every one of them. Uh, that's okay. Bandit Blades. I think I speak for everyone here, Chuck. A mini series of videos would definitely be watched by a lot of us. 6 to 7 hours, no problem. Even a real time video. I'd love to do the real time video. The only problem, we did a class. I think we did a Facebook Live class. I think it was Facebook. The only problem there is we don't. And we could break these up, and that's probably what we'll do. But the dry time, if we wet form or we tool or we stamp or we dye, there's just wait time in there. So if we're doing it in one spell, it's got to be a project we can do start to finish, maybe an hour when we don't have dry times in there. So we have kicked around doing some live classes where maybe we get everything cut and cased. And that's almost kind of the thought process behind this series of videos, and I hope these are good. I hope these are working for you. Um, kind of there, but we've got a lot of things. I'm kind of on my own here. I'm kind of by myself here. So, is what it is. But you know what? I'll work as hard as I possibly can to make these happen. How about that? I promise that. How's that sound? Um, hey, hey, Jan, thanks for that one. Thanks for pitching in that one. Let's see. Okay. Uh, Yeah, Striker, more blooper videos. Yeah. That's actually on I can hold 9 projects on my software, and that's actually one of those 9. Um, so that's one of the, I think probably I'm thinking that is one of the leather elements that I'm thinking that, that I got 2 or 3 or maybe 4 kind of ready to come together. I can shoot those in a day and a half maybe. Maybe with editing and uploading and all that rendering. Um, so with the leather elements, I can knock a bunch of those out pretty quick and I can get ahead. I just haven't been ahead in a year and a half now. Since we started doing the lives, I've been behind. Don't care. That's what it's about. Um, so anyway, Steve Buckskinner 54, bless your heart. Thank you for that. It's comments like that that keep me going. It really is. It really is. Uh, let's see. Oh, Black Frank F. Bless your heart, Frank. It's funny, but it strikes deeper than you know. You could talk about dental floss for half an hour and we would still watch it. I probably could. Really. It's like my wife, getting me to talk about leather it and really the trick is getting me to shut up. Right. But we can. There's so much in this that we can talk about and do and play with and experiment in the directions we can go. I don't think any one person could write down all the possibilities because you think, even with paint. Oh, and okay, if you get to do one of these shows, you'll see some of the most unbelievable work you've ever seen. Like Barry King, great guy. He probably has 10,000 tools. I don't think I'm exaggerating. He can't ship that. He has to drive. He's got he's got tool rolls with like maybe 10 tools and 10 of each. And those are just stacked, 5 or 6 or 7 all across the top. All the point there is that he's got sample strips of somebody that really knows what they're doing, has done sample strips for him. And you see all these combinations. A wellspring of ideas and things to aspire to and combinations of stamps I never would have guessed. Stamps I never knew existed. There were 3 stamp vendors at this show. Oh, yeah, Bob Hurd was anyway, I know I could roll on. The point is, okay, where I'm going with this, and I've seen this product at a couple of shows. It's a it's a hat case, right, for a Western hat. It's about this big around, unbelievably tooled. Every filigree cut through to a white leather. Unbelievable. Pouch on the front, fully unbelievable. Here's where I'm going with this. On every project, they've got a small butterfly, a monarch butterfly that looks like literally a butterfly sitting on that leather. Where I'm going with that is even with the paint colors. If we're going to paint times, how many paint colors are there? And how many times are the possibility of different design? I know I'm rolling on this, but the point is, there's no way there unbelievable amount of options. That's probably where I'm going. I talked myself into a corner, didn't I? No, we've met. Okay. Okay. Anyway, uh, yeah, Striker, there you go. And you've got a comment there coming back from, I believe, probably from Miriam. Oh, good, y'all. Thanks for helping out the folks with good questions because I'm kind of all over it today. Wow, Joe Biden's secret diaper shopper. Hi, Joe. I'm gonna have to laugh at that one later. Any advice on what products to start making to becoming a self-employed leather craftsman? That's really a hard one because again, we've been through that. There's so many ways to go. I don't honestly, wallets. Oh, we might need an email on that one. but also others can pitch in because what you do is you kind of work, you start with a shotgun. You make all these, but then as you do that, you kind of get a feel for what sells or what people like or what you're the fastest at making or what's a short production time or maybe cost. Inventory is money on the shelf. Inventory is literally dollars sitting on the shelf. I always used it sounds funny, but I always use the Taco Bell business plan. If you think about it, Taco Bell only has about 9 ingredients, and yet they sell like 60 products. Yeah, same thing like your buckles or your billets or your straps or your base leathers or your liner leathers. We can use those across multiple projects, but each and every one of those projects is totally different in a way from the other. So, I'm just sorry, y'all. I'm kind of all over the place today. That's a tough one. Uh, I can't really I hate not having a solid answer. That makes me crazy. I don't on that one, but you know what? You just stepped into people who are gonna do their best and bend over backwards to help you out. Anybody that can help there, toss in a comment. Please do. Please do. So let's see. Belts, wallet. Oh, Gento. Belts, wallets, handbags. Oh, yeah. That's right. Belts, wallets, handbags. Oh, my. Yeah. Perfect. Gento, thank you for pitching that in there. Thorsten, there's some answer tissue. But that was like 6 words. I'm making up new words as I go. What am I, Shakespeare? Bill, right? No. Y'all, thank you for helping out. There's some great ideas there. I'm right. Right. Rare form today. Yet again, the thumbnail kind of summed it up, didn't it? I don't even know what I was doing. Oh man, Steve Buckskinner 54 chaps. I'm dying to do some chaps because they incorporate so many aspects. I love fringe, right? I love fringe. The tooling on like the yoke, we can do some gorgeous tooling. We can bring in conchos on that. We can bring in a liner, say a liner leather behind our tooled piece. Maybe do a scalloped edge along that. Oh man, there's so many ways we can go with that. Yes, chaps are on the list, and that's one I'm dying to get to. Gun scabbard, that's one I'm dying to get to. There's so many out there that I can't wait to get into. Um, y'all, oh, great ideas, great help. Let's see. Uh, John Hunley only started leathercraft last Christmas. Bless your heart, John. I hope you're having a great time with it. That's all that matters. You know what? If our projects don't look like Al Stolman's, as long as we're happy with it, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Let's have a good time with it. We got a craft with unlimited possibilities. We got a vibrant, thriving craft with so many options. Tools, leathers, paints, dyes, unlimited opportunities for tools and everything. Yeah, I know. I keep rolling on that, y'all. Well, let's go ahead and wrap it up for now. I'm kind of a little off the rails here, but let's see if we got anything else. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Texas Ren Fair. We'll be out there the 6th and the 7th. As that gets closer, um, I need a squire. I need a squire to carry the camera, purchases, help me put the armor on and off and whatnot. And I've got to kick this around. So, anybody in Texas that might like a job for a day will be well paid, and I'll pay your ticket and all that. Anyway, just kind of been kicking that around. But as this approaches, what I think we'll do is let's maybe pick a pub and pick a time of day. Let's meet. Let's all meet here at 2. How's that sound? But as that gets closer, we'll kind of fine tune that. The Houston Center for Contemporary Craft got 3 suits out there. They're doing a meet and greet. But it's the weekend. I think it's the weekend after Dragon Con, and I don't know if I can pull that off. I really need to be there, but I don't know if I can pull that one off. I'm gonna be disappointed if I can't, but that's on my mind, and I'll see if I can work that in some way or another. We're gonna try to do a vacation that week, and I don't know how that's gonna work. So, all right. So last one, just product of the week. Let's knock this out because our modeling spoons, The cows are standing on them. But anyway, product of the week, our modeling tools. That's actually what I'm going to talk. These are invaluable in our shop. So right here, we've got a ballpoint and a hard point. So we've got a basic stylus. I love that ballpoint. Moves very smoothly. So we've got a small, medium, and then like maybe a little bit more elongated medium and a large spoon. I love that. In fact, you can see right there, I've actually marked mine with purple tape. That's my favorite for smoothing tooling. When we finish our tooling, let's smooth those lines out just very lightly. Let's smooth those lines out. It absolutely makes a noticeable difference in the outcome of your tooling. So, and they're great. These will last forever. I love the grip on them. So anyway, product of the week, our modeling tools. And I think I used this one in our video, in our series, so we can get a little better look at that. I think that's all I have here. I've got a craft fail, but we've discussed this. We're not going to go into that, right? We're not going to go into that. That was humiliating. Not really, just a little thing. Like one of these, I started my stitch line right at the bottom of the front. Let's see if we can see this. Yeah, right here. Okay. So I started my stitch line, and we probably can't see that. Well, as I came back around, I did exactly what I say don't do, or I didn't do what I think I say I should do. Does that make sense? No, we're all lost, Chuck. Yeah. Maybe Weaver got a deal on this guy, right? Okay. Anyway, so right there, can anybody see that big stitch? That is going to make me nuts. Why? Okay. First off, why did I start on the front? Why did I start on the face? So chiseling. Okay. Secondly, as I was getting to that, we can stretch, right? We can contract or stretch our chisel line so that we don't see that. Really? Nobody will ever see that. It's going to make me crazy every time I see that. That amongst several other issues with that. So anyway, all right. So we're going to end on a fail. How about that? Yeah, lovely. Okay. All right. So let's see. I think that is everything on my list. I think so. Yeah, because we didn't do comments and we didn't do hellos, and I miss doing that because I want new folks. I want to give them a shout out the next week, and that to me that's fun. But also too, we'll work on this. I'll read through the comments. I'll scan through them later today. Also, I'm going to leave this open for a little bit. If you got a question or a comment that I didn't get to, y'all, and I'm sorry, thank you. I mean, thank you for that. But if I didn't get to it, please drop it in there. But also the fan page, if you need some help quick, ample leather crafters out there just dying to help you out. Absolutely. Dying to put their comment or their trick or their tip in there to help out. So anyway, okay, let me spin down. I think, there we go. Janice Watson, I was carving wooden spoons. Really? That got me into leathercraft. I watched a Chuck video on making an at sheath, and I thought I have to make one of these. Very cool. Oh, today's joke. I don't really have. I have. These are all jokes. Yeah. So I'll write them down, and then did you hear about the Buddhist who refused Novocaine at the dentist? He wanted to transcend dental medication. Here's another one. Just food for thought. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Be careful. The toes you step on today may be connected to the butt you have to kiss tomorrow. Just rules for life, right? Just rules for life. If at first you don't succeed, hide all the evidence that you tried. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Here's one. Why is Christmas just like a day at work? We do all the work and the fat guy in the suit gets all the credit. Ain't that right? All right. Okay, one more, and I think I may have said this one last week. There are 2 rules in business. Rule number 1, never tell them everything you know. Okay, how's that? All right, so we got a small laugh out of it. And y'all, thanks for putting funny stuff up on the fan page too. Never hurts to get a little chuckle in your day, and that's not a pun. I should have gone with a different word there, but in all honesty, it's a lot of fun to get a smile in our day, y'all, and thank you so much for so much. Let's see. All right, so let's wrap it up. Again, I'm going to leave this open here for just a minute. I don't want to because I see great comments passing by. So, well, y'all, I'll be back on it next week. I'll be more prepared and all of that, and we'll have a better thumbnail. That just cracks me up. So anyway, y'all, bless everyone. God bless everyone. It is a blast to spend this time with you. You just don't know what this means to me, and I look forward to every one of them. Thank you for the great comments. Those mean, all honesty, those mean more than you know. Absolutely more than you know. What a blast. What a great craft. What great folks. On the fan page, I'll catch up. I'm a little behind. I'll catch up on that one. But y'all, everybody have a great evening. Great second half of your week. Hump day. In fact, a lot of us maybe even a little bit past that hump day, but got a weekend coming up, everybody. Boy, are those worth their weight in gold, right? So, y'all, God bless. Thank you so much for every bit of this. It is literally my pleasure to spend this time with y'all. Y'all have a great week. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next week, Wednesday. Good luck with your projects. All right. Y'all, thanks a million. We'll see you next week. Bye, y'all.